remedy. God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kind of finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions. Go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force. Just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And we're off from Tampa. Here's Cavontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, 47.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Throwing again is Dak. That's incomplete on 2nd down. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Yeah! Hey, kill! Hey, kill! We're going to 54 wide in. Here we go, 47.
Prescott now on 3rd down. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Headed out right. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. This is Irvin on 2nd. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Alert! 180! Point it right. What's up?
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. He finds his running back deep down the left side. they take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, I think. We're going to 52. Here we go, 47.
Dak out of the pistol. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he gets this down near the 30. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Intended for Pickens. It's intercepted. And he's out the clear at the 20. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
46. Yeah, here we go, 47.
Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Prescott's quick throw, complete. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Third and just 2 to go.
Yeah! We're going to 54.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down, Cowboys.
1st down, here's Dak. And that's another one. They're not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. 2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Yeah, there we go. I can't hit. 26.
On second down, a run with Williams. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Hauled down by Christian Izien.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here he goes, third and long. That's caught for the first. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving on the counter. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
180. Kings. Point it right. Hey, alert. Pistol. Watch out.
Baker out of the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Hey, alert 30.
3rd and short, Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Kevontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the pistol, Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Cowboys. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he will get this inside the 30.
A gain of 47 on the play. That's another Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 47 yards.
We're going to 54.
1st down.
Here we go. 47.
1st and 10, Prescott. Escapes the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
47.
Dak throwing again. He's loaded another one up. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
46. Done. 47.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Penalty hurts them, but they are still going for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Going to 54. All right, hey, kill. 26.
Prescott to throw once more. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st down now, ball at the 33. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. 1st down now, ball at the 33. They give to Irving to start this drive. He cuts it back left. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points in the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Tolbert now to return it. Making some progress here. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
At their own 34-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 6. And the Cowboys.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Escapes out to the left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
We're going to 54. 47.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here we go, 46, 4 and 8. Then we're going 53. Hey, kill.
Throwing again, Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yeah, pretty good.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here we go, 46, and 47. Here we go, going to 54,
Back to the air, Prescott. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
47. Yes! Here we go, 4 and 8. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Then we're going to 53. 46.
Now it's Prescott again. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield keeps it himself. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Mayfield now from the gun. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's the give to Irving. Rolling into enemy territory. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First and 10 from the 43.
Point it right.
Baker now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Point it right.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Buying some time right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
On second and 10, Mayfield again. Pass caught, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 48. Woods 14.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Tolbert now to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah, there you go. I think everybody, we're going to 54. Why ain't?
First down, here's Dak. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
20, done.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Running left side by Godwin. Solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Here we go. It's Mayfield. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run for Williams. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Dak out of the pistol. That's caught by Williams. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Hey, kill!
To the air on 3rd and long. That's Lamb running slant. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 4th down.
Going for it, it's Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort. Nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Kill! Hey, 47!
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Working quickly here. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Cut near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Dak now from the gun. Force that to his right. And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. They give it to the back of his own lead. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He'll throw it. They did it. He made the interception. And he's going to score. Pick six for Dallas. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call it pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. From the gun, Mayfield. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
180, regular, Kings.
Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Cowboys holding just a 1-point advantage. First down from the 42. Going left side, Williams with it. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Setting up to pass. On the move, headed right. Complete out to the right. And they get this down to the 28. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. There's a dive up the middle. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Yeah, here we go.
Playing favorites with the fullback here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
First down, Cowboys.
Bringing money up to a whole nother level. From no better. When I got richer, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Some diamonds on me, I'm a blue killer.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road.